Hello friends, let's look into the example 483. This is the question again from Kieth M Walker. Oh no, not 483, it is 482. My apologies. So in this, what we wanted to do is we wanted to find reaction loads at A and B. And if I wanted to find the reaction loads at A and B, what can I do? I can draw the complete body diagram, or I can show the reaction loads at this point. So when I'm using the word complete body diagram, just wanted to tell you guys, I usually call the free body diagram when I will draw the only, let's say if I'm drawing only CA. So I'm gonna call it as I'm drawing a free body diagram of member CA. I'm drawing a free body diagram of CB here, and we'll show some forces acting on this one. And when I'm saying I'm drawing a complete body diagram, I'm gonna draw the complete picture as it is. Again, some people call it as complete body diagram, some people call it as free body diagram, so I try to keep both of them separate. So that's why I'm calling it as complete body diagram. And we've already made a commitment that we will draw the complete body diagram whenever we are finding the reaction loads. So in this question, I am trying to find the reaction loads, so I'll draw the complete body diagram. So here at point A, I'll draw the reaction loads. I can draw the reaction loads in this direction and then one in this direction, and at this point, at point B, rather than drawing the reaction loads at this point, I'm gonna draw it at this point. You can draw it at this point also, that's gonna give you the same answer, but I'm gonna draw it at this point. So I'll show you why I've drawn it at this point, and later on. So, and then there is a load acting in this direction. This is 1800 pounds, and this is acting at an angle of 30 degrees. This angle given to is the 30 degrees angle. And then I think I need to show some different colors, so I'm gonna use some different colors. This distance given to me here is, this distance is 0.5, and then this distance given to me here is 6 inches. This is 6 inches, and this load is acting at an angle of 4/3. This is a slope given to us, and yeah, this is the diagram. Pretty simple. Just wherever there are pin joints, I've drawn the reaction loads at that point. That's what I've done, and I'm gonna name it as this one. I'm running out of the colors, so this is RAY and this is RAX, and I'm gonna name it as RBY RBX. Now let's try and solve this question. So same thing, I'm gonna write down the three equations. First of all, I'm gonna start with sum of the forces in x direction. Sum of the forces in x direction is equal to 0. And what are the forces acting in x direction? RAX and plus RBX, and both are acting in the negative direction, so I'm gonna take both the values as negative here. And is there a positive force acting? There is. This is 1800 pounds. If this is 1800 pounds, so this value, I can find the components in this direction. This angle will become 60 degrees, and this value I can find, this is R, not R, this is 1800 cos of 60 degrees and this is 1800 sine of 60 degrees, and the value will come across as, so 1800 cos 60 is 900. This value is 900, so I'm going to erase this. Rather than writing 1800 cos, I'm going to directly write 900, and 1800 sine 60 degrees is, this value comes out to be 1558.8 pounds. And let's see, going back to the equation which we were looking at, and then this is cx, this is cy. So cx, so minus or plus cx equal to 0. These are the horizontal forces acting. So another equation, now I'm going to write the equation in the y direction. So because I can't solve it, there are two unknowns, only one value is known, so I can't solve it. So I'm not going to try and solve this. I'm going to write the equation in y direction. Sigma f of y equal to 0 again. So this is 1558.8, which is cy. It is acting in which direction? It is acting in the downward direction, so this value is negative. And then ray is positive, so I'm gonna take it ray positive, and rby again as positive, which is equal to, then this is equal to 0. So these are the two values which we've figured, two equations which we've written now. What I want to do is, can I solve this? rax, rby, I don't know the values, I know this value, and I can let's see, how can I solve this? What can I do? What I can do in this question is, if somehow this is x, this is x, this is y, this is y, nothing can happen. But let's take the moment now. Let's reach the third equation, moment about point. If I take the moment about, let's say, point A, so I'm going to take the moment about this point. This is the point. Moment about point A is equal to 0. So if I write down the equation, it will be, so if I want to write down the equation, it will be rby times, what is the perpendicular distance? 0.5, and this is trying to rotate it in which direction? Clockwise direction. This is trying to rotate in clockwise direction, so this value is negative. And rbx again clockwise direction, so minus rbx times 6. And then what else? Then there is third value, which is c 900. So minus, can I say, this 900 is trying to rotate it in counterclockwise direction. So I'm gonna write down it as, I'm gonna write it down as 900 plus 900 times, the distance is 6, and this is trying to rotate it again counterclockwise direction, cy. So I'm gonna write it as plus cy is 1558.8 times I'm gonna erase this so that I have space. Times what value? I will multiply it by which distance? This distance. Is this distance given to me? Yeah, this is given to me, which is 10 inches. And now I have an equation here, RBY and RBX. So let's look into this equation. So can I say, because there are two unknowns, can I say RB, what is the relation between RBX and RBY? I can say RBY, that RBX is equal to 3 over 5 RB, and RBY is equal to 4 over 5 RB. So I figured out the relation of RBX and RBY in terms of RB. That's what I found out. So I'm going to place this value because this is RB. All right, and I figured out RBY and RBX. So that's why I've drawn them here. So that's going to give me RB value if I know RBX and RBY. Now let's go back to the equation. I will write it as negative of RBY is 4 over 5 RB, and this is times 0.5 minus RBX is 3 over 5 RB times 6 plus 5400, and this value is plus 15588 equal to 0. So I've written down my equations and I wanted to find the value of RB from here. So let's do the calculation part of it now. So if I'm going to do the calculations, first of all I'm going to erase this section so that I have the space. If I'm going to do the calculation, I will get the value of, I will get this value as so this times this will become how much? 2 over 5 RB negative, and minus 6 times 3 is 18 over 5 negative. This is RB, and then if I add these two values, this is 5400 plus 15588. That's gonna give me the value as negative. I'm taking it on the other side of the equality, and this value is 20988, and I'm gonna take the negative sign outside from here. 2 over 5 RB plus 18 over 5 RB equal to negative 20988, and this negative and negative cancels out, and by applying math over here I will be able to get RB value. This is 5, so 18 plus 2 is 20 over 5 RB, which is equal to 20988. Then RB value comes out to be times 5 divided by 20. This value comes out to be 55247. So let's check out the value. Let's check out our answer. Is this correct? 4-82. It is 5440. So I think I might have made some mistake in the calculation, but equation looks pretty seamless to me. So I will look into one more time of this calculation. So I think this calculation is 900 times 6 plus 1558.8 times 10, 20988, and So where I made a mistake here, guys, this is 10.5. This is not at a distance of 10, this is at a distance of 10.5. So we can correct our mistake over here. So this is 10.5. So this distance from this point to this point is 10.5. So that's where I made a mistake. So 209. So I'm going to do the calculation one more time. 1558.8 times 10.5. This is the value plus 5400, and we will get this value as, this value will be 21767.4. 21767.4. This value is 21767.4 times 5 divided by 20, times 5 divided by 20, which comes out to be 54. Yeah, so the value comes out to be correct, 544.1.85. so this is the RB value which we figured out. So now I'm going to erase this portion, and let's try and solve for the x equation. So our x equation, if you can recall it, our x equation was sigma f of x was equal to ax, which was negative, and bx minus bx, and plus cx, which was cx. I'm going to erase it, I'm going to write it as 900. So this was 900 positive, equal to 0. So if I know this value, I know the value of RB. So RBX is how much? RBX is 3 over 5 RB. So 3 over 5 times RB value is, what is the RB value? 5441.85. Oh, my neck is hurting me. 544.1.85 times 3 divided by 5, which is equal to 3265.1. So I'm going to put this value 3265.1 plus 900, this is negative, minus ax equal to 0. So minus, I'm going to subtract 900 from it. So this value negative ax minus 2365.11 equal to 0. Ax value comes out to be 2365.11, but a negative value. So ax, the sign which we assumed in this direction towards the left hand side, is wrong. It will be 2365.11 towards the right hand side. And so we figured out the ax value also. Now what we want, let's check the answer for, first of all, ax value. So is the ax value correct? 2365. Yeah, this is correct. And now I wanted to find out the ay value. So I'm gonna erase this section one more time because we've already seen what's happening in this one. So I'm gonna write for the other portion. So let's write for the next portion, for y equation. So remember the equation, sigma f of y equal to 0, and ay, and then this is because this force is acting in the downward direction, so I've taken this value as negative 1558.8, and plus or minus ay plus, ay is plus, rby is also plus, rby equal to 0. So rby I'm gonna calculate silently here in the rough work. it is equal to 5441.85 times 4 over 5. So this value is 5441.85 times 4 divided by 5, and that's gonna give me 4353.48 RBY. So we figured out RBY value, and RBY value is 4353.48 minus 1558.8 plus this value AY equal to 0. This minus 1558.8, and then this value AY value comes out to be negative 279.4.68. So AY, again the direction we assumed upward, it is the wrong direction, 279.4.68 downward direction. So I'm going to check my answer for this value. Yeah, that's a correct value. So that's it for this question. Hopefully you will be able to solve this kind of a question from now onwards. Have a good day. Bye.